Yo, this is Sinnoh Plays Pokémon White. We have been through Generation 1 and the Kanto region. We've been through Generation 2 and the Johto region. We've been through Generation 3 and the Hoenn region. And we've been through now Generation 4 and the Sinnoh region. Now we will take another step in the world of Pokémon. This is Generation 5 and the Unova region with Pokémon Black and Pokémon White. And since I already own Pokémon Black, we will be playing Pokémon White. And don't worry, I will talk more about White 2 and Black 2 later on. But let's focus on the first games in the Generation 5 series, Pokémon Black and Pokémon White. Now this Pokémon left is the core Pokémon of Pokémon White. We'll get back to that later in the story for sure. So, let's begin our adventure in Generation 5. This is how it looks when you begin new. New game, mystery gift, Nintendo, Wi-Fi settings, make test. Well, let's jump right into it with a new game. Hi there! Welcome to the world of Pokémon! My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokémon Professor. That's right. This world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokémon. Pokémon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokémon, living and working together. We complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokémon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokémon. And that is why I research Pokémon. Well, that's enough about me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? Well, no offense to the female viewers here, but yeah, I am a male, so I'll just stick to that. It would be cool to do some change, but no, we will be playing as the male character. You're a boy, right? Yes. I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. Of course, as always, my name is Sinnoh. I'm gonna go lower cases this time. But that is how you're supposed to do it. I don't want to do it with uppercase anymore, so let's do it like that. Sinnoh. And okay. Your name is Sinnoh? Yes. So your name's Sinnoh. What a wonderful name. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. This young man is Cheren. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokémon. Sinnoh, the moment you choose the Pokémon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you'll meet many Pokémon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you'll find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right. Befriend new people and Pokémon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokémon. And here we go. This is the Unova region and the first town called Nuema Town. As we play Pokémon White. Sinnoh, I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokémon? What's keeping Bianca? Am I a little late again? Sorry! Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time. But seriously? Today's the day we can get a Pokémon from Professor Juniper. I know. Sorry, Sinnoh. Sorry, Cheren. So, where are the Pokémon? They were delivered to Sinnoh's house, so Sinnoh gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokémon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Sinnoh, you go first and take the peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokémon right now. Now we can move our character around. So just go to the gift box and let's see. Sinnoh, open the gift box. Now comes the choice again. I brought 3 Pokémon. One for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokémon. Professor Juniper. Now comes the choice that we have to do every single time. Which Pokémon should we start with? Now, in Generation 1, I chose Squirtle, the water type. In Generation 2, I chose Cyndaquil, the fire type. And I went to the grass type with Trico in Generation 3. That means all of them haven't picked once. But I picked Chimchar in Generation 4, which means I have picked the fire type twice. That means I will not be picking Tepig this time. So I'll be picking either Snivy or Oshawott. Now I've decided that after a bit of thinking, comparing to what I'm going to do in the next games, I am going to go with Oshawott. So I'll choose Oshawott, the water type, and yes, that does mean that next Pokemon game I will pick the grass type. So Oshawott, the water type Pokemon, will be my choice of Pokemon as my first one. And Sinnoh chose Oshawott. This is our first Pokemon in Generation 5. Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Cheren, that one is yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted to Snivy from the start anyway. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak like you said. We have to let them battle so they get stronger. It is settled, Sinnoh. Get ready for a Pokemon battle. And here we go, the first Pokemon battle in Generation 5 against Bianca. And this is how one of the things I really like about Generation 5 is the battle animations is quicker than Generation 4, which is really nice. And the best part of it all, Pokemon are alive, they're animating, yeah! It's one of the best features in Generation 5 easily. So yeah, Pokemon are alive, they're moving, they're actually not standing still. And the camera is like dynamically as well. So this is really cool. So we have the menu here, we can choose Pokemon, we can run away from battle, which you can't do in a normal battle. Check out the camera is moving around when you're idling. It's pretty cool. You have the bag for items, and of course the fight. So here we have 2 moves we can use, Tackle and Tail Whip. We know this in Generation 1. Tail Whip to reduce defense, and Tackle just to attack. So let's go with Tackle. See how the animation is much faster here in Generation 4? Something that I really, really like. Eek! Ouch! I wanted to get away with that! So yeah, this is something I really enjoy with Generation 5. Because Generation 4 had a huge problem with battles and everything being slow. And what did they do with Generation 5? They sped it all up. Which is really, really nice. And plus, animating Pokemon is such a big thing. They went another step with it, of course, in Generation 6, but we'll get to that later. So again, let's keep on doing this. Just prefer just to go out with tackles. Tail Whip. You see, everything is much faster now. The moves are faster, animation is faster. And you see that also the sounds of like sound effects in this game has been changed in Generation 5 compared to previous generations. Which I think is a nice thing. Of course, some things are nice to keep, but sometimes it's nice also to do a little change because it's about time. Now you see as well that Tepig's animation is going slower because he's on very low health. One more tackle and Tepig should go down. There you go. Tepig fainted. We get some XP for Oshawott. Almost level 6. The Pokemon on both sides did their best. I guess they did. But I win. Which is nice. And... oops. Wow! Sinnoh, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I can tell! No doubt! Bianca, you take a look around. Whoa, what happened? Wow, Pokémon are amazing! So little, but so strong. I'm so glad I get to have a Pokémon. Oh, sorry about your room, Sinnoh. You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokémon for you. Sinnoh's Pokémon needs to be fixed up too. Hey, Cheren, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep that room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the one who wants to get to have fun battling. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. So from one battle to another. So first we faced Bianca, and now we're gonna test her fighting powers against Cheren. So Cheren will be our opponent this time, and since Bianca had Tepig, that means Cheren will have Snivy. It's kinda cool though, that means that all the starter Pokemon will be in action throughout the game. And of course Cheren will be the one picking the Pokemon that is strong against you, and Bianca will have the Pokemon that is weak against you. Let's go for same strategy here, because we don't have any special moves. Let's go with Tackles on Snivy. I've finally become a trainer. Everything starts from here. It really does. This is it. This is the beginning of it all. In my opinion, Generation 5 is perhaps my favorite generation, but these two games are not my favorite games though. I really like Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, but again, we'll get back to those later. Let's focus on Black and White for now. The Leer commands are pretty cool as well from the Snivy Pokemon. And things I really like is that when you use the moves, you see the camera is changing around. I really like that, because in previous generations, from 1 to 4, camera's been standing still throughout the whole time. Now we have dynamic camera, we have animated Pokemon, everything is just so much better. And I'm level 6. So you can see my HP, special attack defense went up 2, and attack defense speed went up by 1. Which is nice. And we beat Cheren. Ah, so that's a Pokemon battle. Yeah, that's how we do it. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have, I'm finally a trainer. But first, you better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Oh, I better come too. Ha. Maybe I have to spend the rest of this episode cleaning up this room. I mean, look at it. Looks like a mess. Hope the TV's not broken though. It's a Wii console. Not even scratched. Okay, I guess the Pokemon did avoid the Wii console. That's a good thing. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. My, Sinnoh. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. Oh, how nice of her. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. It's one of the key items in this game. The cross transceiver. Or X transceiver, someone also calls it, but it's called cross transceiver. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Thank you, Mom. Well, let's go outside and see if we can meet up with Cheren and Bianca. The graphic is so nice. Where did Bianca go? Yes, she went into one of her house. Yes. Let's just compare. There's Cheren at least. I'm sorry, but could you go to Bianca's house? I bet she's spacing out like she usually does. She's totally flighty. Not a nice kind to say though, Cheren, but okay. Let's see where her house is. Probably this one, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe it's upstairs, yes. No, this must be Cheren's house, I guess. Okay, so I guess this one is Cheren's house. That means Bianca's house probably has to be the one next door. Let's go in here then. Now there she is. No! No! 1,000 times no! But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? Ooh, poor Bianca. So apparently someone's not very happy about her going on an adventure. That's pretty rude though, in my opinion. Let's speak with them up here. Okay, let's go meet the professor. Let's do that before we call off the first episode. Hi there! I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We know your name. Come, Cheren. It's not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Oh, that's unusual. You already had a Pokemon battle. So maybe that's why. It feels as though as your Pokemon already has begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Nah. You aren't planning to use a nickname? Well, that's fine too. As for why I gave all of you Pokemon... It's for the Pokédex, right? Pokédex? I am astonished. Nice work, Cheren. You have already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Sinnoh, Cheren, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokédex, will you not? Of course. Okay. Yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer exactly like I always wished. All of you, thanks. You have given me the best possible answer. And we get our Pokédex. Yeah. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Since the professor asked us it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore, maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokédex. That's cool. So now we got ourselves our Pokédex and we've been told to go to Route... Hey, Sinnoh, wait up! Oh, there you are, and what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex? I can't believe it! Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you. Another key item. The town map. Here you are, Cheren. I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your room, Sinnoh, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying it up. Okay, Sinnoh? Ah, Pokemon. They're so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They are really something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip! If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor is waiting. Let's go, let's go! Sinnoh, hurry and come too, okay? I guess. Anyways, we can see Cheren and Bianca waiting here, which is going to Route 1, so we're stopping here. So that's the first episode of Pokemon White over and done with. Our adventure in the Unova region has just begun. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, got feedback, want to talk about this game, leave a comment below. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel to get some content updates, and that's gonna be it for now, so I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon White continues.